How are you? Hope you all been good. It's been too long. It has been a long week, you know? Did you say stupid? Oh yeah, he's in the closet actually. I meant to keep the door open to show you guys, but I closed it because I was trying to see if that would help with the echo at all. But he's in there. Oh, there you go. There you go. He's still in there. Dude, I guess I timed this perfectly because they've been working on the apartment below me and they've been literally jackhammering the ground for 2 straight days. And I got my internet back today, finally. And I was like, I'm just going to stream through it. I don't care. And they stopped. So it looks like we're good. I actually have a lot more room. Like there's like my old desk is behind me. So I actually have stuff back here, which I'm not going to show you because there's boxes and it has like an address on it. And I finally got to take out the silver play buttons I have from YouTube stuff, which I haven't got to hang them yet. But I spent the whole day, well, I spent this whole week getting shit done. And then today I was like hanging up my TV, curtains and whatnot. I still need to do curtain for this window, but I still have shades, so it'll be fine. It's been a really long week. If you haven't caught the story, my apartment flooded about, what is it now, 8 days, 9 days ago? Is this permanent? At least for a while, yeah. Other apartment was just gone. Total loss. Whole apartment has to get basically redone. Saved pretty much all my shit. But I got moved into a different apartment, a different floor. I've got like a little balcony and stuff now. It's great. Okay, I don't want to drag on too long. Because I'm already kind of dragging on for a bit. But basically, my whole apartment flooded. So like, my apartment, the whole floor. So like me, people across from me, down the hall, everyone. Boom, whole thing got fucked. The next building over also got fucked. The building over the other side also got fucked, right? So like, we were in the middle, one to my left and to my right, both floors, not just the apartment, like the whole thing, all of it got rolled, right? Luckily, I had first pick. And so there was an apartment, a 2-bedroom, that was open. It's a lot more expensive. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a lot more expensive. It's a little bit nicer, a little bit newer, but I had like less than an hour to decide because there was another 16 or so families or more that all had to move. And so I had first pick and I had this nice apartment. And if I passed on it, then the next person would, right? Would take it. So basically what ended up happening was they were like, look, we could get you in there right now. Like this exact second. Because my apartment was whole flooded. At that moment, my apartment was completely flooded. I had nowhere for it to go. And they're like, you need to be out today. Because your apartment's going to be like deemed unlivable until everything gets fixed. Like they have to fix the foundation of the building because the foundation was cracked. And that was how it flooded, right? So because the foundation is literally cracked, they have to like literally come in and like jackhammer it up and break it and then refill it. And so like they were like, you need to go. Like we need to get you out like right now. I had the choice of I can take my chances and I could look online or try to find a place within that day, or I take the new place right that second. And so we came to a deal. They gave me 2 months of rent for free, and I can either take the 2 months and just not pay anything, or I could average that out over the 12 months and pay less every month, which is probably what I'm gonna end up doing. And I also said, I have so much shit, I can't like move it all myself today. Like there's no way. And so they brought in movers. So they paid for movers. They gave me 2 months rent for free, and they got me in right away. I didn't have like utilities changed and whatnot, but like the place had electricity, water, everything was like mostly good. And then they moved everything or most of it over. Now, obviously, like they kind of just like dumped everything in the living room, and then I had to like move like most of it from there, except like the only thing I didn't have to move was my bed, and the desk. Everything else we had to move ourselves after. Yeah, I had like less than an hour to decide. So this was kind of the best option I had. I know I wanted to move like elsewhere, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So the funny part is I've been here for like 5 years, and my apartment flooded twice 2 years ago. And I am the only person who knows the story that the place has flooded previously and they didn't fix it properly. So I'm the only person that has the information that could really f them, because that was supposed to be done like 2 years ago. which is why I got first pick, which is why I got, you know, a little bit extra taken care of. But yeah, they also just like didn't want the smoke, you know? They didn't want the smoke. You know what I mean? Because like they know what I do, and they know I have way too much time on my hands. Like, we were like, dude, let's get this over with, right? Plus, they probably didn't want a round 2. So have you never heard the story from like years ago when my apartment flooded? Basically, my apartment flooded. They told me, oh yeah, it's fine, you can move back now. And it was still like they never changed the carpets. Like the floor was still soaked. I'm like, hello, what's wrong with you? And they're like, no, we went and checked and it was fine. And I had the property manager come to my house. Like I drove down to the office. I had them come to my house and I brought her into my apartment and I took her hand. Like I took her, like I was like, can I have your hand? And she gives me her hand. I took her hand and I went right into the carpet and her hand squished into the carpet. And just like, because it was soaked, right? And she was like, oh. And I was like, yeah. So I don't think she wanted a round 2 of that because it was the same lady. So I'm like, that's the same one from 2 years ago. And she knows, like, I'm not really here to f around. You know what I mean? Like my place was f***ed. Yeah, I'll probably be here a while. I think that I'm probably gonna be pretty chill for the next few days because like my setup's still a little bit scuffed. And like even right now, like dude, I can barely see this bot. This monitor is not that good. So until I get the new monitor, probably just gonna like chill, play like a little bit of quick play, maybe we'll watch some vids. Just kind of take it slow, you know. Lamp, is he okay? Oh, the actual lamp. Okay, so that's in my bedroom. I gotta flip that. So all right, so I'll tell you the story about the new lamp. Okay, so I bought a lamp, right? And I was gonna put that one in my bedroom and take the old one and have it in here so you guys feel comfy, right? So you guys keep the old one. So I went to Home Depot, right? Went to Home Depot. It's snowing.
Every time I heard Flat's apartment got flooded, I'd have 20 cents. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
You'd have 40 cents actually. It's happened 4 times. Just 2 of them were major, 2 of them were minor. Yeah, so anyways, I went to Home Depot, right? During a f***ing blizzard. I went to go get a lamp, and I got a lamp, got a couple other things. Came back, built the thing, didn't work. So I tried everything, didn't work. I even tried it in a different outlet just to be sure, didn't work. So I had to take the whole thing apart, bring it back to Home Depot, and get another lamp, which is the one you see behind me. And I'm at the store, and the guy's like, oh, you sure like the outlet worked? I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't the outlet work? I tried it on multiple outlets. He's like, oh, I'm just making sure. I'm like, okay. So I get the new lamp, bring it home, put it together. Doesn't work. I'm like, there's no way, right? So I tried it on the other outlet, didn't work. I'm like, what's the chances that just the couple outlets that I just tried didn't work? So I went to a different part of my apartment, plugged it in, turned on. One of the breakers was flipped on that one specific part of my apartment since I had moved in. I was like, uh-oh. Turned out the first lamp probably worked. Well. I wasn't going to go back there and tell them. So I'm sure that either they figured it out or that got marked as bad merchandise. That's tough. And I get some other stuff. Just like annoying shit. Like if you ever move, like there's just like sometimes annoying shit you have to get. Like for some reason, one of the toilet seats here was like slightly off. It pissed me off, so I just bought another one. Curtains, shades, power strip. Oh, I need a new power strip because one of my power strips did get ruined. That was one thing I did lose. I did lose a power strip or 2. I also need to get like a new couch or something for my living room because my old couch. Sorry, my old couch is gone. I only had a little love seat, and the bottom of that is all water damaged now. Like it wasn't enough to like, you know what I mean? It's just the legs that are water damaged, but it's like you still notice it. You know what I mean? So like it's like the legs are brown, but then there's like about this much of the bottom that's like all white. Does that make sense? So it just looks like shit. So I'm probably gonna have to get like a new couch at some point, which is like, no, it's whatever. Not a big rush. But yeah, the lamp is still alive, chat, just in the other room. And the reason I haven't flipped them yet is because this lamp is supposed to be like a smart LED lamp, and it's actually a stupid lamp. Like it's legitimately stupid. if you flip the switch, like on the wall, it doesn't remember that it's turned on. So you have to go back over and turn it on again. You can't like leave it in the on position and then like flip the switch. You have to like go back over and turn it on again. So it's kind of low-key annoying. So I left it in this room because my other one's just like more efficient, you know? But yeah, other place is gone. New place is here to stay for at least a while. I don't know how long we're gonna stay here. I did sign a lease again for like a year, but we'll see. I'm already kind of like a little bit comfy. You know what I mean? Like after a while, just kind of like, dude, you don't want to move again, you know? So this will probably be the new setup for quite a bit. Salmon, your favorite Pokemon? Yeah. I mean, chat sent me those. I keep all the shit you guys end up sending me like over the years. I guess, you know, let's see if I can make it focus on me. So yeah, I got like Somnus's cups are there. The fucking Clogger's mug is there. The shit emoji. Oh yeah, I told you the other day the shit emoji got rolled. I'm trying to think what else. There was a few things that got rolled. Oh, the book, the poop book. Yeah, that got wet. That got rolled. The Clogger's hat got rolled. Yep. I saved what I could. Okay. I saved what I could. Yeah. How do you file that on insurance? Shit emoji and plunger hat. Okay. Let me tell you what's up. Why the stream is a little gonna be scuffed for a few days. So my old monitor, the one I always used, broke. One of the movers broke it by accident. Didn't mean to, but sucks. If you've never heard the story, that like 3 years ago, I bought a new 240 hertz monitor, but sorry, it was not new. It's kind of old, but like a 240 hertz 1080p monitor, right? And this was before I was a streamer. Actually, was that before I was a streamer? Yes, it was before I was a streamer. So it was actually more than that. It was actually 4 or 5 years ago. So basically, I bought this monitor, right? And I bought it from Amazon, and I was waiting, and I was waiting, and I was waiting, and I was waiting. It said it was delivered, and it didn't show up for like 2 or 3 days, right? And so like 3 days later, I was like, Amazon, what the f? It never came. And so like, okay, we'll send you a replacement. So they sent me a replacement, right? And then I got the replacement, and then a day or two later, the office of my building called me, and they were like, we have a package for you.
Almost.
I was like, what? And they're like, we've had a package for you in our office for like a week, but like nobody called you. I was like, okay. And they don't normally deliver it there. So I went to the office, and there was the monitor. So I had the monitor I got and an extra. So this is the extra that's been sitting in my closet for 4.5 years. And so I busted it out so we could stream for a few days. Following things at 12 months. Critically the 2 months. I appreciate it. But yeah, so this is like my backup reserve monitor that I've had. You remember to set it to 240? I did, but dude, it's so whitewashed. It looks terrible. Like I'm not even joking. This bot is hard to see. Like it looks like over here looks foggy.
These barrels are smoking.
How was Emongs? Emongs was good. I was really appreciative that Emong let me stream from his house. The only thing is like Emong's not close. Like it's drivable, but it's not close. So like, I mean, it takes me like over an hour to get home, right? So an hour or over an hour there, about an hour home every day, and that's pushing it. You know what I mean? Like, imagine driving to work for an hour XD. Well, okay. I'm telling you, it's an hour with no traffic. Zero traffic. Like, zero. Okay? Like, that is me going 80, 85 in a straight line. The whole way. You know? My truck gets like 10 miles to the gallon. Alright? It's not fun. It's not a good time. I gotta say, the guy who installed my internet was like... this guy was straight from Dorchester. For sure. For sure. Like... thickest Boston accent, did not give a nice guy, but did not give a okay, so if you got a new internet, right? They send you this box, this like do-it-yourself box, but you have to have like the setup in your apartment, right? Or your place to hook it into. Mine didn't have that. I can't do it. You guys are gonna have to come out. So I had to wait like 8 days, right? Which sucked. The guy comes today, and I'm like asking him, I'm like, yeah, they sent me this box, but like I don't have that one. Like, you know, do I like gotta use this router or whatever? He's like, nah, it's the same router. Like, yeah. I was like, oh, they told me on the phone that this one was like new and better, and you know, I had to make sure to use this one. He goes, nah, they lie to you. I was like, oh, all right. And so I was asking, I was like, can I get can I get the internet in like in this room? Because like my stream room, because it was in the living room. And he goes, absolutely not. And I was like, what? He goes, not a chance in hell. I was like, oh, that's good.
Hope everything
He was
goes
like,
well.
well, the reason is because your fiber's over here. And I'm like, yeah. I'm just saying like after that though, like, and he goes, oh, you mean like run a wire from here to that room and like the router? I'm like, yeah. He goes, ah, what, you don't have Wi-Fi? And I was like, I mean, I do, but like I have to also plug in my PC with an Ethernet cable. And he goes, ah, yeah, I can do it. I'm gonna have to drill a hole in the wall though, if you care. I'm like, it's not my place. He goes, all right, I'll drill a hole. And so you put the whole thing in, and he takes out a drill bit. I'm not with you. It's this long. The wall is about this thick. He takes out a drill bit about this long, sticks in the wall, goes, he just punches through it, and he walks in here, and I'm in here, and I'm looking at it, and he goes, oh yeah, that got through okay. I'm like, yeah, got through okay. You got plenty of room. We got it all set up. Got it in here. We're good to go. But yeah, the guy was very funny. You get him donkeys, dude. He was gone so quick. He was like, all right, it all works. He's like, you're good? And I'm like, yeah, the internet's turned on, should be good to go. He goes, great, it's your old it's like, it's your old stuff, so you don't even need to put in your password or whatnot. It should all connect. See you later. And I literally hadn't even got to say like, appreciate it, thanks, have a good. Boom, he shut the door. He was he was literally walking away from me as he was saying that, and he just shuts the door as I was like, yeah, thanks, I appreciate it. Like, okay, dude. All right, honestly, I respect it.